The pandemic has made the children feel lonely, have less interaction with people, and are unmotivated. They got no direct and quick help if they had problems in school. Lack of physical social interaction in school supports this problem. Not only they are unable to go to school, but they are also restricted to physically interact with the outside world. This causes them to receive such stress that unknowingly demotivated them. My name is Nadhila Zata Amani from YPVDP Senior High School. And let me tell you a story of a young boy that has average popularity in his school. He is neither smart nor stupid. He has a decent score in the class. But the teacher sensed something that could be woken up in him to help him a better person. So, being a good teacher she is, the teacher called his parents, but not to worry. The boy didn't do anything dangerous or stupid. The teacher wanted to make the parents realize the possibility that the boy has. Hello, good morning, Mrs. Golden. I'm sorry that my child has troubling you. But what did my child do that I have to come here today? With a hasty yet a little angry voice. Oh, no worries, Mrs. Reinhardt. This might seem unnecessary. I'm seeing his course lately. He's doing fine. But I'm calling you here wanted to confide you that I think your child has some potential. I have my confidence to say that your child might have a future beyond our expectations. Oh, really? Like a doctor? Is my boy going to become a doctor someday? I would love my child to become a doctor. His mother replied enthusiastically. But Mom, with a disapproving voice from the boy. But at the time, his mother, Mrs. Reinhardt, didn't believe such a thing. She only believes in what the future of a school education could do to her child. And so, the conversation continues with his mother arguing and comforting her child that has to have a better score in his school, and forcing her boy to do what probably he didn't like to. You see, the boy is a person who likes to study interactively. He could understand the subject when he holds the study material, and maybe that's why he loved one particular subject, physics. He could understand the lesson quickly if the items that the teacher is explaining were right there in front of him. He also needed a quick response to whatever question he has on the subject. Well, the teacher liked it. It's like him being serious on the subject itself. It's hard for him to understand a subject that doesn't really shows how it works and stuff. And normally, if he couldn't keep up with the other lessons, he would ask his nervy friends to re-explain the material back to him. Being not so popular kid himself, he still likes to hang out with his classmates. He plays, spends time, and studies with his friends. That day, the school is having a normal day in their classes. Teachers are giving the class attendees the education that they need, and the student is listening carefully to what the teacher is saying. Seems pretty normal for a normal school on a normal day. This so-called normal thing only lasts until lunchtime on the day. Something big was announced during recess in the cafeteria. Please be cautious. A virus outbreak has happened. Please stay at your home, wash your hands, practice social distancing, and stay safe, said the news anchor. The next morning, the government asked all face-to-face interactions have to be cancelled. Workplaces, school, market, even street vendor has to stay at their home. But to keep the old activities going, learning, work, and all tasks must be done online at home. This shocked the residents of the schools. But who am I kidding? This shocked the entire country, right? The principal of the school is worried. He releases an announcement to all students and teachers that from now on, teaching and all school activities must be done at home, concerning the government's order and the children's safety. The few first days of online class passed with full enthusiasm. He tried to keep up with his friends. He also tried to stay a little longer for each online class session. But it doesn't seem that it's really worked. He still falls short of his friends. Unlike his friends who were capable to adapt to the new system. I have to do this. I know I can, or my mom will be so disappointed in me. She always expects the best in me from school. I have to. Some quizzes, monthly tests, and exercise letter. He started to lose hope and motivation. He started to compare himself to his friends that are doing pretty well in this online learning system. A school which should be fun, where you should have joy with your friends, or having a group discussion on a subject that they found difficult, has gone. The place where he can study interactively from his favorite subject is absent. He started to get depressed. He couldn't compete with his friends. He felt like he is a failure. A few months have passed. He got his mid-semester's exam scores. Mom, I'm sorry, I think I failed you. Please don't be mad at me. As he starts to give her mom his exam report with a teary eyes caused by fear. What? What is this? Do you think that you can be a successful person if you had a report like this? This is unacceptable. You need to try harder. I'm disappointed in you. Look at your friends. How did they do it while you are not? I'm sorry, Mom. I've tried my best, but I still can't get the best score. I hope you will forgive me for trying my best. I have no other excuses. I will forgive you if you prove that you can be better than this. I don't want you to fail. Don't be like me, who only becomes a temporary employee to wherever company I apply to. Not your father, who has a very minimum wage. Please, son, make your parents proud of you. His mom was furious, which makes him even sadder and depressed. He has to do something to redeem his flop. One night, as he stares onto the ceiling, he heard something knock over his room door. Knock, knock, knock. Come in. But no one came. Knock, knock, knock. He stood from his bed and opened up the door. Surprisingly, across the door, there is only a dark, empty space. Slowly, a light shone above a table with a laptop and a chair in a dark, empty space. He was curious but confused. Then he walked slowly towards the laptop and sat at the available chair. The previous door where he came from suddenly closed with a loud slam. He was shocked by the loud noise, but he kept on sitting and proceeded to boot up the laptop in front of him. The laptop opens an internet browser and started to load up a few sites, which he feels set on interest. As she starts to interact with the laptop, it started to shine a heavy white light towards his face. The light gets brighter and brighter. The light gets brighter and brighter until the screen is blinding his eyes with white light. Ah! The light slowly gets dimmer and he finally realizes that he was dreaming. It's morning already and he has another online class to attend. But this time, he didn't really care about the class and trying to research his vision in his dream. He loves what he has found on the internet, which is 3D animation. He found it fun and interactive to start with. He started to get into 3D animation very rapidly. He obtains lectures from the internet that are quite simple to comprehend, as well as online discussion group that can quickly answer or ask inquiries if he encounters and issues. He trained really hard to be able to create an animation product so when he put it on the internet he will get recognition. And recognition on he gets, he started to gain popularity in social media. And as a result, he began his career in 3D animation. As his reputation grew, he began to earn money, despite the fact that his parents did not believe the industry could produce money. Although he still tries his best in his online school, but struggling to survive. Mom, are you proud of me now? Because I'm pretty proud of myself for being able to make money in my younger years. Yes, son, I will always support you whatever you like or wanted to do from now on. I will not influence you to be the common stereotype of what people had built. It's wrong. Physiology is one aspect or social factor that exists in society and is being ignored just because it seems insignificant in your daily life. Just because you can't keep up with the standardized education system doesn't mean that you have failed. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.